One of my favorite prospects in this 22 class, running back, Arizona State, Rachaad White. Rachaad, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining me.
How you doing? Thanks for having me on.
You just came back from Indianapolis. You might still be there right now. I don't know. The NFL Combine, you destroyed it. You had to feel pretty good. 4.4840. But besides the events, what was your biggest takeaway from the Combine? Did anything kind of surprise you with the way everything went?
No, I wouldn't say anything really surprised me. I got a good circle, like good team in my group, so I was able to piggyback off of some of the guys that's a part of my agency that been through it and things like that. And you got mixed reviews. Some of them said it was fine for them, they liked it, and the other one said it was kind of crazy and wild, everything all over the place for them. And but I just kind of understood that it's only one way. Like I'm gonna have my own opinion about it is go through it yourself. So honestly, for me, it was like it was okay. It was refreshing. I already had like the tools and the tips of what was going to happen, so I just had a positive outlook on it all. Like regardless of what was going on, it was just grateful, and it was a blessing just to be in there.
You had to be pretty happy with that. 4.48, 38-inch vertical. Or were you disappointed? Maybe you were like, oh my God, I can't believe that that's how it finished. But I can tell you from the fantasy football circles, every chat I was in, holy crap, Rachaad White did this. Like they were blowing up, man.
Yeah, I was okay. I mean, I was basically I was like I wasn't satisfied with it. It was more of it was good just to be out there and things like that. My numbers was like okay, I could have been better, of course, but it was kind of like it's like I'll take it because I mean at the end of the day, you getting tested on all of that. But in reality, I'm just trying to be a football player and do the best I can on the field. So I mean, so it was basically like I'll take it, but I was kind of, like in myself, like okay, I could have did better.
I've seen you in other interviews, and just the way you answer that question, you come across as a very humble man, very humble. But right now, so I'm a spreadsheet nerd, and looking at me, I don't know if you're exactly shocked by that, but what's something like I'm looking at different metrics and measurables, something that I or anybody else that's looking at spreadsheets wouldn't get from that information that you would want people to know about your game.
I mean, honestly, I mean, I feel like I'm the best running back in this draft. That's just all honesty. I just feel like what you don't get is like, I mean, a lot of people kind of go off of production and things like that. I kind of get knocked. Junior college guy. We don't know if he gonna pan out. I don't know this and that, but I mean, it's like I don't know, like what metrics do a lot of people go off of. For me, is like I mean, production was well. I mean, I came in COVID year. I only got a chance to play 4 games. If I would have got 10 games and 11, 12 games like all them other guys did my first year, then I think a lot of people wouldn't still be having questions or doubts about me. Because I feel like I tear it up that first year, pretty crazy. I was averaging 10 yards a carry and things like that. I was on my way to having a crazy season for my first season at Division One football, and I mean, it's credit to my coaches and teammates, things like that, guys that believe in me. But I mean, I feel like I led the team in rushing, receiving, things like that, and not a lot of other running backs can say they did that. And like both years and things like that. So not a lot of running backs can say they just. So people say they go off of projections and things like that. Like I be seeing things like next gen stats and stuff like that, which is everybody got their own preference, but me, what I feel like I do well is I catch the ball, run routes better than any other running back in this draft, and I still run the ball better, or if not, right there with the other guys. So it's like, what can you take out of it? I feel like I'm a playmaker. I'm an athlete. I could go back there, catch returns, things like that. Guys, other running backs, I don't believe they can do that. Uh, and I got film to show that I have did that and things like that. So.
Your versatility, you said you don't know what people looking at spreadsheets what they like. I can tell you right now, they freaking love the way you catch the ball out of the backfield. Like I saw an interview and you talked about being labeled a running back, but you're a weapon, and I think that is 100% accurate. Like I said, you really are one of my favorite prospects in this class. Not just blowing smoke up your butt there. I feel like every prospect, every young football player, they have somebody in the NFL they look at and they're like, okay, I want to model my game after him. Is there anybody that fits that for you?
No, honestly, I don't know. Like I just kind of grew up just watching guys things like that, but it was never like I want to model my game after them. I was always that kid that said I want to be better than him and things like that. But you understand kind of like what it takes to be better than them because the guys I looked up to had a heck of a career and things like that. So, I mean, honestly, I just kind of try to be myself. You take pieces from everybody game. I'm a guy, I respect games, so I do respect guys. I mean, Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry. I mean, you can name all the top backs, even backs that don't really get mentioned like that, like Joe Mixon, things like that. Like, it'd be sleepers out there. People don't understand that, but I mean, you just try to take a piece and take knowledge, and you watch the games or you watch film, and you just kind of understand, like what it takes at that next level. But I feel like at the end of the day, you just got to be yourself, be what got you here. Everybody got different running styles. That's why I was telling teams, everybody got different running styles.
Last real question I have for you, and it's kind of a loaded question, but you're from Kansas City. Is there a team in particular you would like to go to, or does it not matter? Cough, cough. The Chiefs, maybe.
For me, it don't really matter. I always say, me and my agent talk about just going to the right situation, the right fit. And he always brings up, he got a good amount of references, and he always a lot bring up to a lot of guys thought Jonathan Taylor should have been the first running back taken off the board in his draft, or this and that, but I mean, at the end of the day, he got taken whenever he got taken. But I bet you one thing he thankful for and grateful for is just getting drafted to the Colts. I mean, he went to the right situation, So that's all I really talk about. Of course, it would always be fun to go back home and play back home, and help where you grew up, the team of your city, where you grew up, you was born and raised, win and things like that. And I feel like that is a good situation if I was to go there, but. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to go to, a right fit, good situation and get the opportunity.
100%. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rachaad White, like I said, one of my favorite prospects in this class. Best of luck this April, man. My prediction, I'm telling you, keep this in the back of your mind. 3rd round, Kansas City Chiefs. That's my prediction.
Right.
But no matter where you land, you're going to have a fantastic NFL career. Thank you for joining me here. I appreciate it, Rachaad.
Thank you for having me, my guy. Appreciate you.